Hello, hello. Happy December 1st, everyone. Alrighty, if you're new here, this is Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts, and I'm Tony. Hi, hello. How are you all doing? Staying warm, staying warm. I know I've got more snow coming to Boise. Today is raining, so I guess that's better than snow, right? Alright, I'm going to decorate the front cover to my junk journal / Book of Shadows today. So before that, I would like to light a candle. This candle was gifted to me by Silver Moon Creations on YouTube. Go check her out. She's awesome. I just got to find my lighter. I wanted to light a candle and just like, I'm trying really hard to remember to do things that relax me, because I'm trying to keep my blood pressure down. So I'm going to light this candle in the intent of bringing in peace and harmony and relaxation. So, because December's here now, guys, and that's when like the holiday hustle and bustle begins, and I'm going to just relax. So I got my candle lit. I'm going to put it off to the side here. You might not be able to see it, but it's there. Okay, so now we can get to the junk journal. Ta-da! Alright, so this is how it's looking. Very pretty, huh? I like it, I like it. This image came out of an art book from an artist, and it's pretty old. Looks like back in 2006, but it's been damaged. That's why I've been using the images out of it. And this image is the Dragon Witch. See, the Dragon Witch. So I might cut out her little name and just put it right here in the corner. But I thought, and it had the little pinnacle on it, so I thought that would be a cool add to this one. And look at the fabric. Somebody gifted this to me, and to me it kind of looks like scales, doesn't it? Or some kind of pattern. Maybe a dragon's underbelly type scales. I don't know. Reptilian. Before I get started on the front, I wanted to give you guys a quick tip. If you want to make a magical book or Book of Shadows and turn it into a junk journal style, and you're using cardboard like I did from a cereal box or a chip or cracker box, or I think the one I used was graham cracker box. Okay. So it already has words on it and images, right? So what I do to the cardboard first is I will either scratch through the words and then black them out, just so the words aren't there. I mean, they're still there. It's hard to explain, but I break up the words, and so they don't make any sense anymore, right? And then I will, on the other side that's blank, that has no words on the cardboard, I will write my own words, like inspirational words or protection words, or some kind of sigils to protect this book from any harm. It makes it very magical to me. And then on top of that, if you want to go the extra step, you can place your crystals on the cardboard as you're writing the symbols or words, or you can anoint it with oils, but you would have to let that oil sit there and dry for at least 24 hours before you start adding like paper to your cardboard and stuff like that. But yeah, that's how you can make your books seem more magical and protected. Okay, so that's just a quick tip there. Okay, so now I'm going to get started on the focal point that I want for the front. So I'm going to put this aside because what I want to do is I'm going to cover this piece in black, spritz it, and then line it with gold. And then I'm going to do that to this piece also, but I'm going to glue it down kind of like that on the front. And then this piece, I'm going to put a star, so this will be my pinnacle, and it will go on there. See the layers I'm doing? And before I glue this one down though, I think I want like gold thread sticking out the sides. So I'm going to do that before I glue that down. And then I have my Book of Shadows word here. I think it might go just across the bottom there. But this is a printable, okay, so it's easy to, like, if you drop water on it, it will like spread out, or the words will disappear because it just like fades away. So what I'm going to do is, I think I might go over the words in black. I don't know if I want them white or not. And then I put tape over the top so the paper is protected, and then I will glue it down. I know, I got a whole bunch of steps here, but it's going to work out. Trust me. Trust the process. So I want this black. And I need some tape. So I'm just going to tape this down. I'm going to do tape and glue. I kind of like both. Then I just emboss that down. Oh, and I wanted to do a candy for the day type thing, and so my sweet treat for today is going to be the gingerbread, which I broke into it last night and had to have some. But I'm just going to have 2 pieces a day. Because like I said, I'm trying to keep my heart rate down, so I gotta be very careful how many sweets I have this month. Because December is my worst month for splurging on sweets. Sweets in the month of December, I don't know, I think it all like goes back to my childhood and my grandparents. You know, every time you went to grandparents' house for the holidays, the whole house just smells like baked goods, and it was warm and inviting, and it might be one of the reasons where I have a blanket obsession too. I love blankets. I love big fuzzy blankets. Grandma and Grandpa always had blankets on the chairs and the couches, and we were always able to cuddle up. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to put some glue on this. Okay. Now I'm just going to put the paper down on there. And emboss it down, and then I will cut the excess off. See? Now, what I mean by words, like what I was talking about the journal, is I'll take something sharp and I'll just like put crosses in it, or protection symbols. You can scratch and protection symbols. And then I'll take a black marker, like a Sharpie or something, and then I'll write protective words over the top to protect. I don't know if anyone else thought of that, but I did the other day. I was like, oh, if I'm going to make Book of Shadows, I want it to be protected. from inside or outside forces. You know, you never know. Cover your bases, I say. Okay, so there's my piece, which I didn't get that corner glued down all the way. Yeah, you definitely gotta make sure your corners are glued down. Okay, I think we got it. Alright, so there's my first piece. And I'm gonna get the other piece covered too before I start with the coloring. So, what are you guys looking forward to in the month of December? And I know there's all kinds of people out there watching, so what holiday do you celebrate in the month of December? I'm kind of curious. Or at least let me know where you're from, like where are you watching from? Kind of curious on how far my videos reach. So how far did my video find you? So there. So you got question 1, you got to answer. Where are you from? How far did my video reach you? And what do you celebrate during December? I'm Wiccan, so I celebrate Yule, winter solstice, but because I still have a lot of family members that celebrate Christmas, I do celebrate it with them. I kind of treat it more like a family reunion more than anything for the year, where I get to see most of my family. I mean, I used to. My family doesn't, none of my families like to get together anymore. And the ones that used to throw the parties are too old and they just are fed up with it all now. They don't want to do it. And or if they're anything like me, they want to, but we have a tiny little space to live in and I can't fit like 20 to 30 people in here. There's no way. We would all be sitting on each other's laps. Okay, so let's spritz these first. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but when I spritz this, I used purple and then the gold. But I noticed when I was watching last night, can't really see the purple in camera. I don't know, can you see that? There's purple in there too, because there's purple here and gold here, so I wanted purple and gold on the paper too. So I guess whoever receives it will get a big surprise, right? They'll be like, oh, this is cool. There's 2 colors. Alright, I wanted, before I spray that, I didn't want to get my mat dirty. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. This is my art room rag here. I'm almost out. It's not coming out, guys. Okay, there we go. Whew. Probably overdid it on that color. Okay, so we're gonna let those dry. to set these off to the side so while they're drying, we can work on the pinnacle. Ta-da! So we can work on that while those others are drying. And what I need for this is tiny little strips. So I need to get the cutting board out here. Oh, sorry, I bumped the camera. Okay. I need the cutting board because I need tiny little strips here. And I'm going to make the strips a little bit more fatter than I do with the little ones here. Okay, I probably don't need that many, but just in case. Okay. Now I just gotta cut these out. I probably should have had these ready to go, but I wasn't thinking. This might be a long video today. I will try not to go over my time. And so with these strips, I'm going to line them with gold, because these are going to be black on black. So if I line them in gold, then they'll pop. I think it's going to look cool. You'll see. Got a lot of black in this one, just because, you know, black is good for protection, especially if you're making a Book of Shadows. I guess this one will be slightly, like, this first one I'm making will be dark in color, so then maybe the second one I make, I should make it lighter, like more like foresty colors, I guess. I don't know. I'm just winging it. Okay, let's have our first candy for today. It's a gingerbread cookie flavored Kit Kat. I tried the pumpkin ones and they're really good. And guys, every time I open a sweet, it doesn't matter what it is, candy, pastry, like, am I the only one that sniffs it first before we eat it? Like, I love the smell of sweets, so I just smell it before I eat it. You know, I think it's part of the whole experience, really. That is delicious. You guys should try these. In November, they had the pumpkin pie ones, and then for December, they had the gingerbread. You might be able to still find the pumpkin pie ones, but I haven't seen them in my stores. Just the gingerbread. Okay. Got that out of the way. Boy, those are good. Okay, so now I'm just taking my gold paint. And I have no idea if I'm in frame today or not. And I'm just giving it a thin layer, because when it's against the black, you'll be able to see it. I can probably put a little bit more than that on there. Alright, so I'm going to do that to all my strips here, and I'll come right back. I'm going to pause, because I don't want this video to take forever. Alrighty, I am back. Okay, so I got that. Got all my strips done. Okay. And while I was at the strips, I decided to do the corners or the sides to my squares here. Okay. So we'll set those aside because we're not done with our circle yet. I need a sheet of paper. I need to draw. Hold on, people. Is this gonna be big enough? No, that's not big enough either. Gosh darn it. Hold on, guys. Okay, let's just use the back of this. Okay, so what I do is put my circle down, take a pencil, and I trace the circle. Okay. Okay. So now that I got my circle traced, I hope I'm in frame. So I trace that, and what I'm doing is I'm marking the top of my star, and I'm just pretending I'm coming here. Let's say my bottom here, top, and back down. So it kind of will look like this. So our star will look like that. So when I start gluing these down, okay, so make these marks bigger. Because usually I will like glue them together first and then take the star off, and then, or sometimes I just put this back down so you can see where the marks are and glue them down that way. Okay. So I want to glue my first piece down. Okay. There's our first piece. Now what I do is I just cut off the excess. Whoops. Okay. And then I will place it back down where I need it to be. And then we're going to take our piece we just cut off and use it. Some glue down. I'm going to start at this point and go to here. Try not to make your star so messy like me. I just cut the excess off, lay it back down where I need it, and then get my next piece. Do you see it forming? Pretty cool, huh? I like it. Like it, like it. Well, your star doesn't have to be perfect, but it does need to look like a star. Okay. Now we just got one more. So I made more strips than I needed, but that's okay. You can save those aside for another day. Maybe I'll find a use for them in the journal somewhere, so they're not going to waste. Alright, there we go. We have our star. It's not too hard. There you go. Alright, so we'll scoot those aside. Put my pencil away. Don't need that. Okay, so now that we have all of our pieces here, bring our journal back in, and this first one's going to go like this. Okay, so I think I'm going to do a combination of wet and hot glue. Okay. Okay. Okay, so there's our front piece. Okay. Looks like I need more glue stick in my gun here. So I like using the hot glue just because the hot glue will give it just a slight lift, and it looks very dimensional. Oh, there's a corner here poking up. There we go. Okay, so now I want the next one to go like this. Not cool. I like it. I like it. You ever had a vision in your head that you like were really excited for? Okay. Okay. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, it's just gotta look good, right? There we go. Ta-da! Okay, so now our pinnacle will go right there. but I want to put some gold thread sticking out. So we're going to put that aside for now. Let me see how much time we have. Oh, we're right at 30 minutes, guys. Okay, so I might have to do a part 2 today. Let's see if I can do this in 5 minutes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put tape on the back, and I'm gonna stick my thread on, and then I'll come back. I'm gonna pause just so we can squeeze this part in. All right, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so what I did was I put the thread all around it here. Okay. I have stuff sticking. And so this is what it looks like. So we're going to glue this on. Alright, I'm just going to find out where's my top. There we go. Just going to put hot glue all over the back of it here. There is a buttload of FedEx trucks and delivery trucks here today. Okay, so I'm just going to try to center that the best I can. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, guys? I just dawned on me is I forgot to put a ribbon closure underneath this before I started. Well then. Well, I guess it's just going to get a sorry silk wrap around it then for closure. Because, yeah, not thinking very clearly today, am I? Okay, but there we go. And then, I want the Book of Shadows word right down here. So I'm going to pause one more time. I'm going to fix this and get it glued down, and then I'll come right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. Alright, this is what I've got done. I'm kind of feeling like it needs just a little something more. Maybe some gems. Just like, you know, like the 3 gems going across the top right here. Or maybe right here. I don't know. Right here. I don't know. Something more. What do you guys think? You have any suggestions? Do tell, do tell. But that's what it's looking like so far. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm going to end it for today. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Okay? Bye.